Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Casio Press. Yes, I'm happy to be back again to give a review and a breakdown of all the happenings in Italy when it comes to Italian Serie A games. Of course, during the week we had the Copa Italia game between Juventus and Inter Milan. We know what happened, how the game caused a lot of controversies, red cards, and the most important of them all, the incident of racist chanting against Lukaku. That was not a good one, and does not speak so well about the Italian Serie A. A lot of questions have been asked of FIGC and how they handle cases when it comes to racism. Right now, Lukaku has been given a ban, which a lot of people question, like, why would that be happening? And this has been like an issue going on and on year in, year out when it comes to Italy. And this is not something we all want to be seeing. This is not something like every fan want to talk about, because it's not a good thing. It doesn't speak well of the league, doesn't give a good image of the league. The game was a good game. The Coppa Italia first leg, 1-1, in Turin. Of course, Juventus will be going to San Siro to play the second leg against Inter Milan. But with all the happenings, the red card for Cuadrado, the fight between Cuadrado and Handanovic, Lukaku, I think this is not a good one. This is not a good one for fans looking at that. But we'll go away from that. We don't want to keep dwelling more on the negatives. Of course, the FIGC is going to be handling that, and justice is going to be served to all those involved in the incident between the game of Juventus and Inter Milan. And yeah, the Champions League is around the corner. And we know the Italian teams fighting, are all part of the teams fighting for the trophy. You have Napoli, AC Milan, and Inter Milan all in the mix. Just earlier this morning, Inter had a game played against Salernitana that ended in a 1-1 draw. Still part of the struggle with Inzaghi and Inter Milan. Not a good one for Inter. Right now, they'll be looking with so much of expectation in the Champions League, because it seems as though that could be like the only road and access to the Champions League come next season, because the way things are going with Inter Milan, there's a big chance they might miss out on the Champions League, because they are out of it completely right now. They're struggling to win games. This is their fourth game without a win. Not a good one for Inzaghi and the boys. Also, Napoli bouncing back from the loss to AC Milan, the scandalous loss. They won against Lecce earlier this morning as well. They beat Lecce 2-1. Still a struggle though for Napoli, considering how they've been playing all season, how they swept every team apart. But right now, the good thing is they had the victory, and they have time now to rest and prepare for that important game against AC Milan. Speaking of AC Milan also be playing later on against Empoli. That's going to be a tough one, because Empoli have been a good side this season. They have a way of playing. They're playing in the diamond formation, and I'm sure they're going to cause AC Milan a lot of struggles. But at the end of the day, AC Milan beating Napoli 4-0, it's expected that they have to continue in that vein and continue some of the positive things they did in that game against Napoli. Other games to be played in Italy this weekend. We're talking about the game between Lazio and Juventus. Juventus, a good side. Juventus always find a way to get the result, get the 3 points. In fact, Juventus, they are in a positive run of form. They've been having so wonderful result, and they're very close to the top 4 right now. And as I said in the past, Juventus have the chance to make it to the top 4, and truly they are showing that in the way they get the result. I see them getting the result against Lazio. Roma playing against Torino, always a tough one, going to Turin to play against Torino. That's going to be a top fixtures too. But in general, the Italian league is beginning to wind down, and teams are beginning to fight for those important positions. The top 4 is still there. Atalanta playing against Bologna. That's a tough game as well too. The weekend promises to be a good game, but as always, everyone eyes still on the Champions League game that will be played very soon, in a couple of days' time. So I'm sure teams will be looking out for those games. I'll be ending it here for now. If you like the video, I want you to like, subscribe, and share with friends. I'll be coming back in a couple of days to talk about the Champions League game, which is the most important thing that will be happening next week. But until then, enjoy the Italian Serie A games that will be played in the weekend. Top games, good games for football lovers, for fans of Italy. Encourage you to watch and enjoy. Until next